But let's tell them. Wait, go to the Wild and Out story. So now fast forward to about 2017, 2016.
No,
now
this
you're
2016.
2016.
Because now
my hardest season of Wild and Out ever.
Doughboy at this point, let me tell you something. Doughboy at this point is straight up. This is alcoholic though. This is a Doughboy that is mixed with fame, money, and alcohol.
No, and on the heels of 150-pound at the time weight loss. Couldn't tell me shit. You couldn't tell me nothing.
And I was happy for him, the weight loss and the money. Like, you gotta understand, when we were hanging out every day and I'm living down the street from him, each of us are like, bro, I got $20. Let's get us something to eat. You know what I mean? Like, these are these days. So fast forward to you seeing your boy win.
You all getting money.
Oh, bro, we both getting bread. We're at a time where I wasn't doing no internet content. I was still extremely unknown. Even the people know, so you still unknown, motherfucker, because they don't know me. So this is at a time where Doughboy is killing it. He's lost the weight. He's got money. He's got the acclaim. Everybody knows Doughboy. Doughboy, during the Wild Style, everybody, this is unofficial. I don't even know if people have said this online.
This is the redhead, red beard Doughboy. So that is let's let you know what
ginger
type of wild.
This is classic man though.
Exactly.
So Doughboy, this is a rule that people don't know about Wild 'N Out. You should obviously know it, but this is a rule people don't know. First of all, it's Nick Cannon presents Wild 'N Out. Let's just start there. Okay.
The title.
You should never take the mic from Nick. All right.
You never. They always give him one, and then they give one to a nigga from his team.
Nick, I don't even remember who the celebrity was this episode. Who was the celebrity?
I don't even remember. But let me paint the picture a little bit more before you tell this part.
Go ahead.
This was coming off of a part. Now, while 150-pound weight loss was dope, it was fucking with my head because now I'm no longer the fat guy. I'm no longer even the biggest guy on the show. And there's bigger niggas on there, niggas that are bigger and funnier than me. So I'm really just dying to save my identity. And this was the season that I was just like, I'm going to prove to everyone. I'm going to show them that I'm working. That's the season that Charlie Clips came. So I was just like, they're going to hear me war. And this was after you and Niall had told me, though.
And Jason.
You got to stop being the first person to throw the first jab in these battles. You're more of a counter guy. When you come out swinging first, it always makes you lose. You got to stop that. And so I'm like, thank you. And then I did exactly the opposite. Much like I called to hear, I said, thank you for that advice. Now let me do what I want to do. Now,
because here's the thing. People who are fans of Doughboy, people who are fans of mine that are find out about Doughboy. Doughboy is one of the most gifted performers. He can rap, he can do comedy, he can write both, you know what I mean, effortlessly. Like if he decided to quit anything funny today, he could strictly do music and be a multimillionaire. Doughboy has always had a problem with impulse control. Okay.
I can't stop.
Jay Snow, myself, and Niall Evans tell Doughboy, because I'm backstage. Me and Jay Snow are working on the games because this is the year Jay Snow had auditioned too, but he had something wrong with his throat, so he couldn't do it. So he had to work backstage. So me and Jay Snow working behind the scenes, and we're privy to all the info. Niall is telling us everything, bro. So Niall is like, "Hey, man,
this is the first episode. It's the first episode of this season. The first episode."
He tells us now, "Is like, hey man, I'm a little worried about Doughboy, man, because you know he kind of on his third strike almost, man." And we like, no, we gonna make sure he good. You know what I'm saying?
We get him together.
We say, Doughboy, stop doing dumb shit, okay? When Nick is rapping,
I was trying.
Cut to Wild Style battle, right? This is an episode full of times where Doughboy is hitting jokes that just did not hit today, okay? Wild Style battle. Nick Cannon is about to rap against some celebrity. He's like, yeah, so, and then Doughboy was like, hey, yo, Nick, hold up. I got it. No.
And I looked at the side of my face and I seen your face doing that. Like, no, but I was like, I'm already too far gone.
No, Doughboy, don't. Like, we're just backstage in oh, we're like, please don't do this. Nick says, all right. Because people who don't know, because you won't know, because Nick Cannon only shows you a certain amount of things. Nick Cannon is so nice. He's such a nice guy. Nick was like, go ahead. But this go ahead wasn't Nick being nice. It was like, okay.
It don't work out. And this is, before you say what eventually happened, this is the messed up part. If you do a bold, brazen move like that, but you kill with the joke, all shall be forgiven. Yes, if it's a big moment, and this is what happens in my head before it happens. I know what happened. I'll let you finish telling what happened.
Yeah.
But this is what happened in my head before it happened. I come off and I say the bar, and it's so crazy that Nick is just like, yo, the crowd jumps up, and it's so good. It's the first time in history we don't do nobody else's raps. I look to you and Niall, and y'all are like, we told you not to do it, but you did it in one. Fast forward to one leg on your shoulder, one on Niall's. Y'all are walking me out. We won. Tell them what actually happened.
When I tell you Doughboy goes into this battle, he takes the mic from Nick. The audience is even like, no. And they're not even supposed to know. Doughboy goes into his joint. He hits his punchline. When I tell you, everybody was like, huh? What was that? Like, after all that.
Down one more time.
Huh? What was that? Like, bro, it was literally like watching a train wreck before the train left the tracks, and it was like Doughboy.
And I felt like it was slow motion when D-Rec was just like, Gong! And when I heard the buzzer, it was just like it resonated. And then I remember just looking at Nick, and he was just like, and I handed him the mic back. It was the longest walk to the end of that line. Mind you, it's only 5 feet. It felt like 6 miles. And then that cost me episodes from that season. I was fighting for my episodic life.
I think you might have done maybe one or two.
It wasn't my best season.
And let me tell you something. We were shooting like the WILDN OUT show shoots like it takes like a month and a half to shoot. This was shoot day 1, and this is the part that people don't know how WILDN OUT works. It's a very production based show. If you hot, they're gonna keep feeding the hot hand. So they shoot 2 episodes a day. 2 episodes get shot. And they looking at who's performing. You mess up, you're coming off. And so then after the show shoots that day, then you just wait for the email. And the email is going to have who's on what team. And it was every day just checking like nothing. It was one of the more humbling experiences that hurt.
One time. And then that was the messed up part. And then after that, I always try to like up the ante. Because then after that, I got off of that season. I was like, now I know what I got to do so I can come back next season. Tattoo this logo on my arm. So then I'm sitting here with this. Now, like I know they got a call now.
No, boy, you wilding out. No pun intended. Yeah.
Let's get into it. That was a very long intro.
Hey, here's the thing. People love to hear about the stories, bro. That's the thing. Like, our friendship is a show within itself. And as long as we get a chance to do that, bro, that re-broke my heart, man. And
bro, I'll never forget that. And